everyone, welcome back. We're here on week 3, and I think I promised that we would put those polka bowings onto Egan's. So let's do a quick run through of Egan's polka real quick here and see if you can follow my bowings. If you're pretty good at keeping a beat with your foot, this is my little trick here. All you need to do is change your bows every time your foot comes down. So it'd be like down, up, down, up. And with Egan's, it sounds a little bit like this. Ta-da! So those are the bow directions that we need. The next step, of course, is to actually add that pulse, that accent on the second half of that beat. The polka bow. So hopefully you've all been practicing and enjoying that polka bow. And I wonder if maybe we can try doing this together. I'll try to keep it about the same pace. You can get your foot going or not. It depends if it helps or not. And we'll practice. Maybe let's get the motor running first. Just like open A, play, squeeze, play, squeeze, play, squeeze, play, squeeze. And just a reminder, we're looking to do a little kiss and release. Play, squeeze, play, squeeze. And if it helps at all, if you're struggling and you're having that play like crunch instead of like that nice swoopy sound, if it helps at all, I also like to think about rocket bows. And the rocket bow is play, squeeze, and go a little bit faster during that squeeze. It kind of helps take care of that that scratchiness. Every time we have a little extra pressure, we have to add a little bit of speed in order to get rid of those scratches, right? So if I start out with lots of pressure here, the faster I go, eventually those scratches go away and they smooth out. So if we start with lighter pressure at the beginning, regular, and then we do our squeeze, let's see if we can get a rocket in there. Rocket. Rocket. And then we got to do it evenly. Play, squeeze, play, squeeze, play, squeeze, play, squeeze. So give that some thought, give that some practice, and here's your chance to play Egan's with some polka bows. Here we go. Get the motor running, and maybe we'll start on the first note, F sharp, and we'll get the motor running there. Here we go. Just go ahead and play with me. Play, squeeze, play, squeeze, play, squeeze, play, squeeze. We're gonna start soon. Here we go. All right. So that's your first foray into not just having a good beginning authentic style in Irish fiddle music, but also getting yourself a tune. So that's pretty great. Yay! In fact, why don't we just add another tune on top of that? Let's do Daly's polka. And I'm going to show you guys the part pattern here. And you'll notice I use the words block, like A block and B block and everything, because I have two children. I have a 5-year-old and I have a 1-year-old, and I have lots and lots and lots of Duplos. So here's the A block, and I'm going to play you the A block to start. Okay, so it's red, A block, open E to open A, and then B, first finger on A, to open A. So that's your whole A block, just 4 notes like that. Okay, I just realized I didn't play you the tune yet, but if you can hold on just a little bit, we'll get to it, okay? Excellent. So there's one A block, and you'll also notice that, oh, hey, look at that. There's not just 2, but, gee, 3 A blocks all in a row. So let's go ahead and do all 3 of those A blocks in a row. Here we go. One more. Excellent. And now I've got an orange one, which stands for turn around now. And that takes you to 3rd finger on the D string, which is G. And then you go to open A. And then you go to B. And then you go to D. And it's funny because you get a nice big long G. And then you do a little surprise like we do in Egan's. So that surprise from open A to 1st finger on A to B. Long surprise D, or turn around now. So let's go ahead and play what we have so far. It's this way, right? Okay. 3 A blocks and a turn around now. Here we go. Okay, next, let's consult our chart. 2 more A blocks. So we have this much. 1, 2, 3, turn around now. 1, 2. Let's do this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and. Excellent, excellent. You're almost there, 3/4 of the way. And then we have this like kind of big double yellow block here that we're going to call the first ending. We're in the A part, so this is our first ending that we're going to deal with. And it goes like this. B, 1st finger on the A string, to open E, to D, 3rd finger on the A string, back to B, 1st finger on the A string, and then we finish off with 2 big solid A's. Let's do that again. So it's B, E, D, B, and then A, A. And I'm sure some of you guys have noticed my bows. They're very similar to the ones with Egan's, aren't they? About 2 notes to a bow. Let's give this a go together. 3 times, let's play that first ending. Ready? 1, 1 and 2, and. Again. One more time. Success! Success. So now you've built yourself a lovely Duplo tower of 3 red blocks, a turnaround now, 2 red blocks, and a first ending. Let's do it. Let's do it 2 times in a row. Here we go. 1 and 2 and. Again. Success! There's your A part. Well done. B part. B part. This one's a little bit different. So we still have our Duplos. We've got a B block this time. So let's start with our green B block. Starts on open E. And the 4 notes are E, D, E, F sharp. Okay. Well, let's slur 2 at a time. Let's see what happens. And that's your B block. Just for fun, why don't you go ahead and play that B block every time you hear it. There will be 3 B blocks, and here's the map again so that you can follow along. And go ahead and do the B block as a solo while you're taking a break and listening to, you'll see the valley, the high-low, the downhill, and the second ending. We're going on a journey. Here we go. 1 and B block. My turn. Your turn. My turn. Your turn. My turn. My turn. Again. Okay, guys. So, B block, check. Now we've got, I labeled all of these as like different kinds of blue blocks because they intersperse. They come right after the green block, like every single time. But they do slightly different things. You know, they have little different things to say. So there's the valley, which is sort of what I call any notes that start on 1 and go down and come right back up again. Like you're going down a valley. Yeah, you got that. So the valley block sounds like this. It's kind of a long way down and then a short way back up, right? Excellent. And that starts on the G, low 2 on E, F sharp, and back up to the G. The high-low, just as the name implies, is you start higher. So you'll start on 3rd finger on E. You'll start on that A, but you'll go low down to G again. And those are nice big long notes. And lastly, you'll have the downhill. And the downhill is exactly what it sounds like. Start on that G again, like we did in the valley. And we're just going to keep going down. It'll be a long down, F sharp, E. Okay, so here, just to come back to it, here's the valley. I'm going to play the valley 3 times. Go ahead, play it with me. G, F sharp, G. Excellent. Here's the high-low. Start on A, G, again. One more. And lastly, we'll do the downhill. Starts on G, F sharp, E. Again. Okay. So now you've got B blocks. You've got some landscaping, valleys, high-lows, and the downhill. And then you'll have the second ending, which is 2 blocks worth. So that's 2 measures. And here's the cool thing about the second ending. I like to keep my first finger anchored on the A string, but it actually starts on the third finger on A. So go ahead and anchor that first finger, put your third finger down on A, and here is your second ending. It's a D, B, keep it down, low 2 on E, which is G, because we're going right back to B, and then 2 big old A's. You like that? Here we go. Anchor that first finger, put 3 down. Here we go. D, B, G, B, A, A. Let's do those slurs here, right? 2 notes per slur in this case. Here we go. Success! So we're going to do the B part now. And you get to choose which solo you want to do. You can do the valley, high, low, downhill. You can do the B block. You can add the second ending if you like. We'll do it 2 times. Here we go. B block. Valley. B block. High, low. B block. Downhill. Second ending, anchor, again, Okay, so here's your practice track, your video practice track. Go to the supplemental material and go ahead and find the audio practice track. Also, since I know that I'm playing it pretty darn fast there, you'll want to slow it down. And I'll also add a link here to kind of a web app for anybody called, what is it called again? Music Speed Changer. Just does exactly what it says on the tin. And it's, I actually believe here, it's musicspeedchanger.com. And it also comes as an app. I'm an Android user. I'm not an iPhone user, so I don't know what one would use on the iPhone. But at least if you've got a web browser, you know, on your laptop or what have you, you can use this great app. Make sure that you download your MP3 and you know where it is so you can upload it or access it through the web app. All right, so anyway, here we go. We're going to play Daly's Polka. We're going to play it twice through. The first time is a little slower, and the second time I'm going to add a little pizzazz and maybe some polka bows onto it. Here we go. polka bow. Wow, that was a lot today. I like to talk, it might be obvious. But anyway, I hope that you at least got a good start on um, getting good at your polka bow just on its own and applying it to Egan's polka. And I hope you can give a shot to Daly's polka this week. Next week, I am going to challenge you again and throw a third tune at you. And we're going to talk about how we play tunes in sets and repetitions and all that other wonderful stuff that comes along with playing Irish music. So thanks again so much, and we'll see you next week.